Hello. Okay. I'm literally putting this laptop on a what? On a laundry basket. I hope it doesn't fall because I don't have any. I want to put my. Let's put this out. Hope this will not fall. Hopefully, if my laptop falls and breaks, that will be terrible. Thank you for joining the live. Be there, be there. My space bar is literally not working. Yep. Yeah. Guess that is okay. I want to do some. Let's do a little bit of writing. Let me cover myself so that I don't accidentally sit in a bad position. Anyway, how is everyone doing? Be there, be there. My laptop is in a very risky position. It's literally. I have put it on a laundry basket and then put some stuff on the laundry basket so it could topple, but I hope it won't. I'm listening to I was also watching an audio actually an audio. This video is documentary. Be there, be there. Yeah. You can say hi. Hello. Today's on Thursday. Hello. Good morning. How are you? This is where I stay. I stay here the whole day. I am the one. I mm, I woke up very early. I actually did another live in the morning before I went to get breakfast, and I've been doing a little writing. Yeah, I've been doing a little writing. Nimekaa tu chill juu nimeboeka. Bird. I'm watching a thing here. but it's not really entertaining. Let me see this one. No, I haven't been sleeping. I'm just here. Actually, I was checking. Kuna jobs I applied on PSC. Oh my god, these things are crazy. Like it's so crazy. Let me show you. It's like the hiring how many positions? Like four positions. Kelele. And then you find the number of applicants is I don't know 30,000. Hey, hiyo hata hapo kuna hope kweli. I am the one. There is this one. The first one, the number of vacancies two. Number of applications 10,350. Another one. Number of vacancies 300. Applications 6,508. Huh? 6,000. 65,871. This one 15, 4,090. 20, can you imagine like trying kupenya in such I just looked at these things and I was like, hey, itabidi ni kama tu nitafute kitu ya kufanya ingine. Ooh, 150, 150, 51,000. 28, 24,600. Four people out of 14,000. Like, I don't even understand the criteria they will use in such a case. Natumia AI, artificial intelligence. Na, na, na. Okay, 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 okay. Hello. Thank you for liking and welcome to the live. Yes, yes, Neil. Sometimes. Hello, Sofian. Hi, how are you? Have you been? No, Siski Balidi. It's actually hot. Why? Why? It's hot, hot. Like, yeah. Have you found out what? Concentrated on what? Hope it's not so cold here. It was raining like the whole night up to morning hours, but right now it's not cold. The sun is out. I'm not studying. I'm watching something and writing. I'm thinking. But the way I'm such kind of a person who cannot do concentrate unless like I have something loud. Like not necessarily unless, but most of the time. Kiambu, but there I don't know Kiambu town where Kiambu town is. Juja, you have never been to Juja. Have you been to Thika? Like it's will it be halfway? No, I think it's more closer to Thika than Nairobi. It's like about 26 kilometers along Thika Road from Nairobi. Kiambu, it's actually in Kiambu County, but I don't know where Kiambu town is. I have never been to Kiambu County. Not Ngara Road, Thika Road, along Thika Road. There is Juja Road. Juja Road is huko juu. Juja Road is inakwanga wapi? Karibu na hiyo hosi inaitwanga sijui what this hospital that has an Indian name. Is it an Indian name or a Hindu name? Garang or whatever. This hospital. The Juja Road is almost eh, but Juja is huko mbali. You stayed in Makongeni and you don't know the Juja. You have to pass Juja for you to go to Makongeni. Do you know where Jquat is? But Jquat is not on the road, so it's not. It will be like difficult for you to spot it. But you look, hi, how are you doing? Kwani tulikuwa na watu inaisha na hata sijui inaisha aje. It wasn't like it's coming to an end. You've been to Jquat? Then that is Juja. I went to school in Jquat. That is why I live here. Yeah. It's okay. How old are you now? Well, at you are what? I'm okay. I'm low. Umewasha. Umewasha nini? You're 30. How long was that when you were a kid? I don't know. That is strong. That is strong. That is strong means 30 and something. Kangu kangu. 15. Hiyo ni lini? 15 years ago. By the way, I ever I think my first ever memory of Juja was, is there a school called Juja? Juja School ama Juja nini? There is a time we used to go to Kitui, and there is a time we passed and I saw Juja something. And I remember that time the MP for Juja alikuwanga nani. I was like, oh, kumbe Juja. I don't know if it's this musician guy, Jaguar. I was like, kumbe ni huku. I don't remember when that was, but like around 2013 there. That was the first time I ever saw Juja in person. Hati ati nakuletea niwashie, sijui kuwasha. Felix, hi, how are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Umeleta mursik? Tuletee mursik tukunywe. Na na. So basically, when you're in Juja or when you're in JKUAT, JKUAT is within Juja. So I'm actually like next to JKUAT. If you saw me, hey, why am I talking so loudly? That day when I was going on a picnic, directly across the road is JKUAT, but it's like the lower side of JKUAT. Yeah, fair. Unaniona nafanya kuasha, sijui kuasha. Fare from Tao, it could be 50, 70, 90, around there. So it depends on what. Super Metro, when you use Super Metro, it's like 80, 70, 80, 90. When you use this, otherwise it could be 50 sometimes, but below 100. Nirvana Mandela, how old am I? I'm 40. I'm 40 years old. Ati, ati nakuja kuniona town. Tauni gani? Ah, ah. Ee. I live in a kauka. Kumbali. No, 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 no. I basically came to stay in Juja because I was familiar with Juja and I knew like a little bit about Juja. So I said maybe this is the best place. And then my roommate was still living, my former roommate, like when I was in campus, my former roommate was still living in Juja. So she said, yeah, no, can come. Bas, si nimesema. Bus ni like it could be anywhere from 50 to 90. They usually don't get to 100, but it's like from 50 to 90 there. What fast food are you starting? Fast food startups. You are an artist. You are an artist. Now you want to open to be a chef. Choose one. Choose one. Chagua, chagua moja, ibaki moja. Ah, Nirvana, thank you. Did I say that? Fantastic. Mm. I don't know why I took the juice that I had, the one you usually dilute. That thing is is not good for me. It likes my teeth are very very weak. They don't like any those artificial sugars na nini na nini. You're omnipresent. Good for you. I think you're already prepared for the world. I don't know why my eyes today feel like they're straining. Ndio maana nakaa nikitoa specs like. Ama nisome hapo kwa simu. My eyes feel like they're being strained. Let me see. Now open. I had closed YouTube. Yeah, when I log in with my account, I can't see comments. Like this account, I have a different emails. My first ever email. The reason why I actually have different emails is because M-Pesa Foundation invites women and girls suffering from fistula, unable to control urine or stool for free fistula treatment at Kenyatta National Hospital from 15th to 22nd of May 2026. If you know someone, tell them. Ati naweza deliver kwangu. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't know if I'm getting a new tooth cavity or what is going on. Naona tu, I don't even know if when I'm looking like this can even see my eyes because I can't see myself. My poor eyesight. Can you hear me? Yeah, but I think naonekana. Naishi natumaini najitolea daima Kenya hakika yangu. I think what is this? Spirit, spirit. Why are you laughing? What is funny? Nisishtuka nini imepinduka mkaniona. Mkaniona nchi wako. Kama dress yangu imejikunja. Hebu nitengeneze. Imeinuka. Inaweza kuinuka vibaya. Haki maneno huko social media. I don't want words. Bire, bire. Kuja kuniambia in I don't know which year that will be. When I'm vying to be a prime minister. Ati, ati? Yeah. Ati 2 years. No, I haven't even started doing this live for 2 years. That was just last year. You did not pay me to put your photo on my wall. Pay me two more payments. Two more payments. Ati, you were supposed to pay. Ah, hii kitu inakaa aje? You're supposed to pay. I should start charging advert fees. You give me an advert fee and then I advertise it to this to 10 people. Put here. At 2 years. 2 years, Ajay. No, that was last year. It's not even a year. It's not even half a year yet. When did you start watching me? In December. Eh, advertisements. Oh, you look pretty. Niko na ujinga. Nifunike miguu zangu za mluya mazigwembe. Mazigwembe zinaonekana. Hmm. But my legs actually, my legs look pretty. They're pretty. Hey, did you get married? When? When and where? Who are the witnesses? Do you know the right procedure of marriage? No, seems you don't. You're an unmarried man. Tumiguu zangu zinakaanga vizuri. You guys have not seen me. Look at this is a photo I took, even though like it's a bit ukambali, and then my face. Hey, these pics I don't really like wearing them when I'm outside. Until come for. I don't like wearing these pics when I'm outside. Like it's annoying because they get so dark. But look at my look at them. Unaona aje? Eh? Very nice. Better. Okay. I got an animation, this thing. I got ChatGPT to make an animation of me. Look at me, it looks so cute. Cutesy. By the way, whenever, like you see that light, why is it always blinking? Is it like for network? Kama inakwanga ya nini? Why is it always blinking and you can't see it unless it's like, I don't know. It was Tuesday, like 2 days ago. I think so. 2 to 3 days ago. When was it? Was it on Saturday or Sunday? Either one of those. I think I need to be wearing these trousers. Actually, I love them. These ones. I love the way they look. I've just never. I think I used to have one, but it was like a little bit tight. I want this baggy trousers. What wanatanga? Those people who watch Better Squad. If you know the trousers Shaki usually wears, like these ones, these khaki ones. I love them. Na 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 na. You can make it yourself. I don't have to do it for you. You just go to ChatGPT and you make an animation out of it. There is actually several. There are several because it was like I made it make for me like a comic style thing. So it's like it's created a comic story, but I didn't finish it because it was require requiring for me to keep on coming back and back and back again. Like you do one thing, then you have to wait for, I don't know, 24 hours to continue. He's another one. He's like a whole thing. This one can see the background. Like that was the most impressive It maintained the background, everything in the background. This one was a little bit messy because in one of the things it put the accuracy to to cockroach. Sijui zimaliza aje. Yeah. Me jumping over roofs. Ah, are you? Miss your chat GPT. Huh? What? What are you saying? This is just a normal chat GPT, like I don't have any subscription or anything. By the way, these were the braids I wanted to make when I went to plate these ones. And that woman confidently told me they look the same, but nowadays they look a bit similar, but not really the same. I'm not crazy. Why? What do you mean? Inaitumianga mama picha. Hii picha nilitoa wapi? Na na na. Hauna haja chat GPT. Like it's not. You just find it on Chrome. You don't have to get an app. Is there an app? I think there is an app, but you don't have to get it on to download it or anything. You use it online on any browser. Browser. Yep. How? Kwani, how old are you? At, how old are you? Have you never used ChatGPT? I know how old you are. You have to be like, I don't know. There is a day when I was going to Jacob. There is something I needed them to give me, and I was in the academics office, like for the alumni, and there were two gentlemen who came in. They were doing I don't know, the doctorate or something. They had already graduated. I think it's like something more than masters. I think it was doctorate. And these people were struggling to say what chat GPT had been a struggle. They were like, right now, everything we're just using that chat GTP. What is it called? What? Like, I was laughing. Nilikuwa najichekea tu hapo peke yangu. The confidence, like, you know how someone speaks so confidently and loudly so that everyone can hear, and they're squandering the name. It's like, chat what, cha what. Just Google. If you know how to comment here, you definitely know how to search chat GPT online. You Google chat GPT, and then you put you press, there is a something that shows, you will be asked, do you want to generate an image or whatever, and then you say, I want you to generate an image from my photo, like that, and you just say anything, whatever you want it to make, and it makes for you. Right, nowadays it's like more faster because it used to be there, but it used to be a bit slower. I remember in school there was someone in our class who used to go to. He was a very busy person, and he used to just go on ChatGPT and generate the whole assignment, everything, like the way it brings the output. He will copy, paste it, print it exactly. That thing is so crazy. Dashboard. You could have had it all. I've just seen something here and it reminded me there is a guy who we graduated together. He wasn't in our class. I think he was like in the previous class, but he graduated with us. That guy does everything. Like I'm not sure. Like not how do I put everything? Like I feel like he has ever done anything. You will say, have you ever flown a plane? And he will be there. Yes, I have. Have you ever been on a boat? Yes, I have. Have you ever been wherever? I have been there. Like I don't know how this guy lives. Sasa, I've seen something that reminded me of these affordable housing things. And I saw him recently. He was installing what is it called? The lifts. Natanga nini? The lift. He was installing lifts. And I'm like, bro, yani, unajua kufanya kila kitu. Like, how do you even get in these positions? When there was this AFCON, was it called AFCON? He was there volunteering to, these people who volunteer like in stadiums to make sure things are okay. He was there. Summits, whenever summits are in KICC, he's there. People are going to Mandera, he's going. How? Like, I wish I was someone like that. Eh, the thing is, I really don't know how he gets into those positions. Like, kila kitu. Tomorrow, if there is a marathon, he will be there running. Everything. Kila kitu. Anajua kila kitu. Sijui kama ni kujua or he just goes at like, yeah, I want to do this, I'll do this. And he learns through the process. That is interesting. Interessante. Now let me see. Let me actually check the status and show you what is what is happening today. See, anasema nini? Kajiado. Today is going to Kajiado. Like this is what I mean. He's literally going everywhere. Ndio huyu leo Kajiado. Tomorrow he'll be in Somalia. Tomorrow he'll be, I don't know, in Kisumu. Watu wanafanyaga tu hizi vitu and then he's back to building to constructing manyumba. Hebu nione inamaanisha nini. No, it's the name of the town. At in Bisil. Bisil, a town in Kenya. That is where he is. Huyu jamaa anafanyaga kila kitu like how? Me hata and that is every single day. And it's not like ouch. Sasa najidunga jina kalamu. It's not like someone who's getting people's photos and posting because you would record videos with people, nini, and a couple status. Yeah. Kesho kutu ako kesha. Ako kesha sijui, sijaiona kama ako kesha lakini sijui. Could be possible. Mire, mire, la fondua for me. Kevin, hi, how are you doing? Good morning. Felix, hi. You came and left and have come back. Look at my hair. I wanted to show you guys how my hair looks like. My hair is usually very different, let me say in my whole family, but also because it breaks a lot, it's very easy to know it. Acha niwaonyeshe. Nataka kasongeshe in a place that is like doesn't have words. Ebu stay here. Kana nigamilia. Look at this. Look at the way my hair looks like. Nana, it looks like a tunnel. Ah, kameanguka. Ah, ndio yaka. Focus. It doesn't want to focus. Ndio yako. Look at the way it looks like. It looks like a tunnel. That is how my hair looks like. Everyone knows in our home. Whenever my hair is like out or anything, if they find my hair in anything, they'll be like, "Nywele yako ndio hii," because it looks very unique. Ati naita tu. I honestly don't know if I could take it. I don't know how it tastes. Ni kama maziwa mala? I'm not sure. I'm just joking. Don't worry. Have I? Actually, I've never. I have had Kalenjin friends from when I was young, and I've never taken mursik. Very bad people. Hmm? How could they not do? How could not they give me mursik? Because I remember, I think the first time was like in, uh, was in 2011. Ni kama maziwa mala. I take maziwa mala. Maybe I could take it. And I have a friend who knows how to make it. Hivi za kufanya fanya hivi. I have been in occasions where they were serving it, and I still don't know why I have never taken it. I missed by a minute. Mm. Mira, mira. Magnetic resonance imaging, MRI. Huyu ni nani anayenyang'anya? What does this one do? To video contributor. What does a video contributor do? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I've taken it. There is usually one that is beta. I have taken it. Nafanya I miss like the way they make. I don't know if you know the way they make because I don't, maybe it's in our culture peke or anything, but they usually make easy local vegetables. Saga now saga is mixed with kanzra, and I don't know if they usually add managu in there, and then you put in connect to maziwa mala, So nice. It is very very nice. Kwa vile jinda kurudi na maziwa mala. Don't. Utabeba alafu niambie. Uliniambia nikuleta na unikataa kujia. Don't worry. I will take it someday. I have a friend who might do a coito. I really don't think so. I don't know. Let me not say I don't think so. I don't know. Wait. I okay. I know you're not Maasai, but Maasai people not really eat chicken? You know, I saw in that video Speed going to Maasai land and giving people chicken, and they were like, "Hii ni nyama gani?" And they were like, you know, the way someone choose something that is really bad, like, oh. I was like, what do you mean Maasai people don't eat chicken? They don't have chicken. Si wakuje kwa wale wakule. I don't know. I've never thought about such a thing. Like how? I thought chickens are universal. I remember there is a certain documentary I watched of some boys. I don't know. It was in some Caribbean island, I think, who went on a boat. They just took someone's boat and then left. And there was a storm. They got carried away. I don't know if they fell asleep or something like that. They got carried away and they didn't know how to get back because they woke up. I don't know if they woke up or if it was because of the storm or whatever. And they were somewhere they did not even recognize. So they went on a small island and just started living there. And they found wild. I don't know if it was like wild. I don't know what kind of birds they were, but they started domesticating them and they actually lived in that place. I don't know for how long, about 7 months or I don't know if it was 7 months or 7 years, I'm not sure. But yeah, that is crazy. Can you imagine starting a new human watch in a just because you decided to steal someone's boat? Keep chicken. Let's see. Google. Yes, many Maasai people now keep chicken, though it is a modern shift and not historically part of the pastoralist culture. Okay, but I will understand because, like, because of them being nomads, chicken, I think chicken needs somewhere they can stay like an extended period of time. Mhm. Let me look at the story I was talking about on an island. Yeah, in 1965. This is the story. It says in 1965, six Tongan teenage boys aged 13 to 16 from a strict boarding school stole a boat for an adventure. They got lost in a storm and were stranded on the deserted rocky island of Ata for 15 months. They survived through teamwork, discipline, friendship, and establishing a garden, raising chickens, and keeping a fire burning for over a year. Yes, that happened. It was a Tonga Island. Tonga is it next to Australia? I'm not even sure where it is. Yeah, it is next to Australia. Can you imagine? They got onto that island and struggled to make a fire, and they managed to make a fire, and they knew if this fire goes out, it will be a struggle. So they literally kept the fire burning for a whole year, and they domesticated some birds which they found on the island. Nini, nini. But then they were people in the town stopped looking for them because they just assumed they had perished in the sea. But then there was a, I think it was a biologist or someone. There was someone, a scientist or an ocean biologist or someone like that who was passing on a boat, and they were like shouting, "Please come to this side!" Because it was like somewhere where there were not really people going there on boats or whatever. Until the day when finally someone had them, and they came and rescued them. They went back to the town, and their family were like, "Are these ghosts?" It would have been so crazy if they actually grew up and became like really old. That would be so funny. It would not be so funny. I don't know why nowadays I say so funny and everything. Can you imagine living somewhere for a whole 15 months just because you decided your school is not uh, you're not respecting the rules? And then it would have been more funny if, let me see, this is I don't know if this is good thinking, but it is like, let me see if they got there and they were actually mixed gender, and they could start a new race on the, not a race, like they start a new community, a little community, because they were all boys, wangekufa tu alafu waishe. They were not aliens. They were real people. See, ni culture. Ah, Emondo. You guys also have Emondo. The cow got you. Okay. Mamba. Mambo. Okay. Yeah, I guess but also like considering these are people who are moving around every day, it's hard to keep this chicken together. I don't know when I heard these things, but with this story, it was a Catholic school, and they were, I don't know if they were like not allowed to leave the school or whatever, and then they snuck out on some afternoon. Here they are, and the house they built, like they literally just started living. Six boys. Okay, boys. Look at the arrows he's holding. What they used to do is one person will go like on the shore and stand there waiting for if he could possibly see a boat or something, and they had to stay a whole year and 3 months before ever someone ever showed up. Akiwa wavulana. But this house looks good. It looks like keka. I was thinking I could see it further further down. Mire, mire. They were eating fish. And the first days, I think they used to eat like raw food until they finally managed to light a fire, and so they started. Look at this one. I don't know if it's like a dried fish or something. Yes, there is even they even made a movie. I think so. I'm not very sure, but I think so. Yeah, they definitely made a movie because how will they be getting these photos? Someone watching over, waiting for a ship to come. Okay, that will be so good. I don't know. But it was great that at least they found something to eat on there because otherwise they'll just have psh, drowned. At least they created a garden, a gym, and a way to store rainwater. By the way, I didn't even think about that. Storing water, you just go to the ocean to drink every day. Is it a salty ocean? What ocean is that? Oceans are always salty. Ama, some are not salty. Chetu nikuwe mjinga. I think they imagine. Oh God, this is so funny. And after they were rescued, they were first arrested for stealing the boat, and then they were released and welcomed as heroes. Imagine staying on an island for 15 months, and then you come back and they immediately arrest you. Nasema tu nirudisheni kwenye nimetoka. That is so funny. Na 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 na. What is Africa's second richest country? What country is this? Mauritius. Mauritius is second richest. Hi. Natudanganya. Okay, maybe. I don't know. The population is low. They have a small area to manage, so per capita could be high. What is Idal Adha for? I'm seeing here that's for Idal Adha. My deskmate in primary school used to be called Idi. Nowadays I see him, oh my god, people change so much. He's so he He looks so different. Like he used to be a tiny boy. Like he's still short, but he's like, I'm a man. Looks so weird. It looks so weird. Why would I say that? Why would I say like different? Okay, weird means different. Weird means different. No, it does not. Imondo. What is that? Like kidney? What is Imondo? I think the equivalent will be a kidney. Really? Is it? Imondo. Induswe. Hey, Kiluya. Induswe is the gallbladder. It's called Induswe. What else do I know? Imondo. Well, how do you call the kidney? I think it's called Imondo. It's just that it's different in animals and different. I really don't know. Gizzard. But what about how do you call let me Google. How do you call kidney in Kiluya? Hey Google. Ati Chimbiko. No. Yeah, in our language it's called Imondo. You see, Luanga and several other dialects it's commonly referred to as Imondo. So it is the same. I think they name it that way because it primarily almost does the same work as the gizzard. But the gizzard 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 appendix is a gizzard an equivalent of okay. He says no, the gizzard is not considered an equivalent to the kidney in Luya based on anatomy, but it is culturally equivalent in terms of prestige and ownership. While kidneys are nutritious, they do not hold the same high cultural significance as almond. But I think it tastes the same. Like actually, they taste the same, very similar. Yeah. Bide, bide, bide. Hey, there is a dictionary here. 101 words. Luanga Dictionary to English. On one press. Ambi. Ambi is near. Ahabi is bad or wrong. Alfred Anangwe. Alfred Anangwe and Michael Malo. UCLA, University of Central. I'm not sure. University of Michigan. Okay, this is nice. Aha. Ahatieri. Akatsana. Akatsana. Oh, Akatsana. Yenye inaendana, something like that. Ahalolero signs. Hi, this person. Aha. Really, really. Eshilole. Is it not Leshilolero? Ahanyu. Ahanyu. Ahanyu is red, color red. When you want to say something is red, like a piece of clothes, you'll say ingubo inzahanyu. Inzahanyu. Inzu inzahanyu. What? Eshiale shiahanyu. 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 Shiahanyu is like it is reddened. Ahameme. Ahameme is a goat. You know, like the little. It's called a kid. The goat kid is called Ahameme. I think it's also the same for a sheep. Yeah. Let me see. What was it? It says for a young goat only. A hamuna is a squirrel. Is it a squirrel? Yes, a ground squirrel. A shimuna. A shimuna is a squirrel. That is the equivalent of, like all this story where they use hairs and whatever in African folklore. Mostly ahatuyu, but there is ahatuyu and a hamuna. But squirrels were used more in the storytelling. Amaka. Amaka is tricks and mischievousness. This thing is good. I think I will download it. Amabatua. 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 Atibonzo the Batok. What? I think it's those ones, like the way when you look at the cow, like hapo nyuma the pelvic, the way it looks like heavy, those ones, I think it's those ones. I don't think they are, but I think they could be used to refer to like a really skinny person. Amabere, milk. Amabere, amasatse, buttermilk. Masatse is literally hiyo maziwa mala. Amabere, amayu, fresh milk. Amabeka, shoulders. Amabere, you say amabere. Millet. Amabuli, flying ants. These ones I don't. I think it's termites, but like big ones. It's a certain type of termites. Amachere, leprosy. I think I know another word for leprosy. Amachesi, intelligence. Amachina, amachina, stones. Amachishi, chishi is like something that is tangy, like the tangy feeling when you eat a mango. That is what it refers to. Amafura amasalule is literally just molten fat. Let me say fat because, like when you melt fat, like fat, the cooking fat, that one you say ohusalula is melting. Salure, kasalure. Amenjera is gideri. Amafura kobuto. Amafu is he says Amaindi. Amaindi clothes large clumps of. Oh, I know that. Amaindi is like now referring to the context is if you have ever been on a farm, you know when they will dig and then it remains like large heaps large heaps of the dug soil but still connected, and then they harden. That is what is called a mahindi. A mahindi, like, yeah, I don't know if you get it. Amahuana is twins. Amakoha is takataka. Amako, amako owuko, lifuho. I don't know. Amako, I've never heard anyone say that. Amakonge is sisal. Amakulu is footprints or feet. Amakuluko mundu. A foot is called amakulu. But also, if you see someone has been walking and has left footprints behind, that is also called amakulu. Someone or something. Yeah, first of all. Amakuluka, whatever. Amakuyira. Amakuyira. I don't know. Amala is intestines. Amala amalulu. Amala amalulu is like a saying when someone is bitter with jealousy, you say alinamala amalulu. Amalesi is clouds. Amalasire is blood. Or amatsai. Some people say amatsai. Matsai kayasu. That one. Amaloba. Amaloba is amaloba is when you uproot something and then it has the soil still on the roots, you can call that a maloba. It doesn't refer to every soil. It refers to soil in grains or soil on roots. Yeah. Amalesi. Omlesi. Omlesi is a caregiver. Amalesi. Amalesi, I think it's nursing, but this one says medicine. Usually only native medicine, also amanyasi, amalesi. But amalesi refers to nursing because it could be omlesi is someone who nurses. It could be a sick person or a child, so I'll say it's nursing. Amalulu, brave, strong, powerful, troublesome, dangerous. Amalua is beer. Amamera. Amamera, it's actually two. There is Amamera for yeast. The yeast used in making, it's used to make, I think, what is it called? That local beer. Or it can also be this one, the one that comes from your nose, mucus. Why do they spell it different at Yamamera and Amamira? No, no one says Amamira, it's Amamera. Amamondo is money. Amaneche is scrotum. Amangalimwa is wonders. Kanana mangalimwa, like wonders, miracles, or like things that really don't make instant sense. Amani is strength. Amangole ngole. Drawings, okungola. It's like when you draw something that the way a kid draws okungola, that is called okungola, like scribbling things that cannot be read. Amaniniro, atilada. Amanyasi is concussions. Amani is urine. Amanywa ketsimboko. Amanyoke Timboko, that is the I've never heard of that. Tim Imboko is a buffalo. Is it a buffalo? Yeah. So Amanyoke Timboko refers to very early in the morning when buffaloes are believed this is the time when they are going to take water, to drink water from a river. It says 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. around there. Amaufu could be missing someone. You can say Embere na maufu kao. That means I really missed you. Or amaufu could also be, I think it could also be fear. Let me see. A great longing for someone or someplace. Also homesickness. Oh, so it's not fear. Okay. Amaraba. Amaraba is accident. Amare is saliva. Amarecheho. Amarecheho temptation. Hey, Kiluya. Amarunda. Amarunda is waves. I know Huirunda is like swinging, so probably that comes from there because the waves could like it's pushing you here and there. Amari is ears, Amasaka is branches, Amasalule. Ati a sample, a little aminjera taken from the top of the pot. Oh, I don't know what that is. Amasangi. But it says if you went to a Kenya high school, what you used to call top layer. That is what it's saying. Top layer. Amasangu. Amasangu sangu is a fish, gills of a fish. Also, I think it also refers to people's glands in the neck near the angle. Yes, here. This is a masangu sangu, but mostly refers to fish. Amashemo. Amashemo. If you know people who have what do we call that eyesight like macho zinaenda huko na huko. Hizo. You say someone alina mashemo. Alina mashemo means like you understand. Amashemo backwards as in okupa mashemo. Okupa mashemo is also turning like this. But if you say someone has a mashemo, it means they have inaitangaje, what do you call this eyesight? Where someone like looks and then you think they're looking a different direction. That one. Eh, which other one? Amashesio. Amashesio. A squint. I thought it would mean greetings. Shese abantu. Amashindu. Strips of palm leaves used in weaving mats. It's not actually palm leaves, it's reeds. If you know reeds, the reeds that grow in a river, those ones. There were no palm trees in Luya land. It's reeds. Amashindu. It can also be I don't know if it could also be like sisal threads, but when clamped together to weave. Yeah, I guess. Amasinji position okusinjira in relation to others. Sinjira is standing, you're standing. Mataho. Mataho is buttocks or hindquarters of an animal or bat end. Worn out. Amatasi is rags. Worn out clothes. Afwaramatasi. Um, Amatuhu is lungs. Amatuma is maize. Amatikaire is hot water. Amatmayu, bit of stomach. Now that one I don't know. Amatai, Amberi is fast. This how do you call it? Not preposition, like something you have to add at the you have to add something in the beginning for it to make sense. A root, like it's a root of a word. Amang Angu. Angu is like easy, quick, cheap. Eshiangu, Ogwangu. Anje is mine. If you say my mother, you say Mama Wanje. Or my one, that is Bukusu. Asame. Asame is open, really like wide open. Omunokwasame is like Omunwa is mouth. Omunokwasame. Bushere is very early in the morning. Butswa. Butswa. Nakalukara Butswa. Barely. Almost. Like almost missed. Yalisand Sabutswa or only Buyinjihane, Buyinjihane. That one says means full size, part full. Huh? No, I don't know that one. Buahera is good morning. Ah, good evening actually. Abuangu, Bwire, Buahera, Eshi, Cheche, Cheche, ground dry until clay. I know that one. You know the okay. I don't know if you know, but where the mother of termites live, it's usually something. I don't know how the ants make it. The termites make it, but it's usually very lightweight. It looks like if you know this egg. What do we call it? Egg trays. Like it looks something like that. Egg trays, not plastic egg trays. Like you know the paper egg trays. It looks like something like that, and then it usually has like small termites. Hey, I know a lot of things. Elianda is a charcoal. Eliaro is a boat. Elira is a name. Elino is a tooth. Elino licheko. Ati one. Oh, the if if you remove your tooth, you are led to remove your tooth, and then you get like ameno cage honey. It's like you have two teeth, one on top of the other. That is what it means. Elukulu is a city or up country, so it's up country. Eliaka, Eliaka is weeding season. Okwaka is weeding the farm. So Eliaka is the weeding season. If you see someone seated relaxed and you'll be like, we haloringa umare Eliaka. That means how are you sitting like someone who's done through weeding? Like because it's usually a short period of time. I think it's usually before the rain starts the after or before, so that when the rain starts, the weeds are no longer there. So everyone is like in a hurry during that season. So if you sit down, it's like you have to be done with weeding for you to relax. Eshiangwe is a sponge. Eshianwa is prize or present. Eshianyi, 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 Eshianyi. It says plot of ground, the site for a village. But I also think it also refers to like a group of people, like a is it chama? Eshivale, Eshivale is a pebble, but it has to be sharp pebbles. Timbale in plural, that is what you say. Timbale. Oh, it says it has to be um in the clay. It has given an example in the clay. A potter is working and then they stumble on a specific hard rock, like a tiny pebble, but it's like if you eat food that has a rock. For those who know, like eating githeri and then you eat githeri that has a tiny rock, that is ahabale. Ati eshi holomoko. Eshi holomoko is a slope. Eshi home. Large rats. Eshi home. Okay, I don't know. Ishongo. Ishongo is the one used to hold cows. The one you tie around tethering. It's called a peg. That one. Yep. You can go learn Kiluya. Download this dictionary and learn for yourself. Ifetsa. Hey, I've never heard this one. But it's derived from Swahili. You have many words derived from Swahili. Ibinika, Ibilauri, Ivasha, Ivasha, Ekalu, uh, Ihonjeku, Ihonjeku, Ihula. No, Ihula is not beeswax. Ihula is what is it called? the water that runs on the sides of the road when it has rain, that is Ebola, like the one that creates erosion. That is Ebola. I think this one they but is it, did they put a different trans? Oh, this one is Ihula, like without the K. Okay. Imberi, Imero, Imesa, Iminyi, Imondo, Indalu, Mundalo, Indama. Yatia Mundalo. But that is very old Luya. Nowadays, honestly, the reason why nowadays you can never find someone who actually speaks real Luya is because when the Luya people, the now Luya people, when they came together to form a group, but they could not actually like understand each other. So outside, let me say, for example, when I'm not sure, but I'm just using it as an example. Early on, like my eldest sisters, they studied Kiluya in school, but they could study generalized Kiluya, which is not like there are how many sub-tribes? 20 or more sub-tribes that speak different types of Luya. We cannot understand each other. So when they came to mix the languages and blah blah blah, that is why you'll find many Luya people struggling with Swahili because we cannot actually understand each other. And when you meet someone out here, they'll be like, "I, ni Mluya, mbona hutaki kuniongelesha?" It's because I cannot understand what you're saying. It's very different. It's like let me say a Kikuyu person and a Kamba person trying to talk. So like the language is a bit similar, but it's actually different. It could sound, some words could be the same, but like if someone speaks Bukusu, I can't actually hear what they're saying, but I can hear some words, but not necessarily everything. Maragoli is very different from Kiwanga. That is why. That's why you see like people. Let me. What example can I use? Like the Luo people, the way Luo people will go everywhere and they'll be talking and talking and talking. In reality, Luya people are many, but they don't understand each other. So the probability of me going out and meeting another person who's a Wanga who can understand me is actually really low. Yep. Haya, sini sawa basi. Let me finish my live. What do you mean? It's already 3 p.m. Imefika hadi saa tisa. My God. Let me end the live and see, tutaonana baadaye. Tutaonana baadaye. And like my video. And I'm actually sweating. Bye bye. See you. Take care of yourself. Pendwa ndio. Ebu, wait a minute. Tutaonana baadaye. Pendwa ndio. Najitokeza mimi nikiwa jinsi nilivyo. Mbona 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 mbona. Do we have less subscribers than we had when we started? Ama, what is it? When was this? Hebu nione, haoni akina nani wana left. Nataka kujificha najitokeza kwa jinsi nilivyo. Mbona mbona mbona. Kafo. Nana, I need some food. What will I eat today? Rhythm. Samina mina, waka waka, samina mina, samina. What is that thing? Hii nini nimefunikia hapa? This time for Africa. Here I am to, here I am to, you're my kind. I think today I should eat ugali, but I not now. Not now. It's actually so tiring thinking about eating ugali. Aya, sawa sawa. See, we'll see each other later. Yeah, I believe everyone watching here is a subscriber. 99% chance because this thing does not show in shorts feed, so it's not easy to get people, random people clicking. So thank you for subscribing. Okay, bye bye. See you and have a good evening. Is it evening? Good afternoon. See you. Hasta luego. Come on, cannot click.